Hello and welcome to my very first weekly vlog. It is currently about, let me check my phone. It is currently about 7:50 a.m. I am about to leave and go to the school for the very first time this week. You might have noticed that it is Tuesday and not Monday. Yesterday I was going to vlog on our way home from our vacation, but I decided against it because that day I was not looking my best. And plus there wasn't a whole lot I could talk about. Weren't a whole lot of places I could set my camera since I wasn't sitting in the front. I was sitting in the back. So, I'm going to start with today. So, basically, I'm kind of rolling with it to see how this vlog is going to go. So, I am a little nervous. This is outside of my comfort zone to be going to the school and recording myself talking because I am nervous about people hearing me talking to myself and coming in and seeing what's going on, because I do have a lot of friends at school and a lot of people come in my room and talk to me. So we will see how this goes. I'm hoping to get there before my teaching partner. She gets there at 9. I'm hoping to get there at 8:30ish so that I can kind of you can experience me seeing our walls for the first time. At our school, we have always had these dividers between classrooms that were like brown and yellow. They were horrible. They didn't match anything. Sometimes people used like fabric to cover them up because they were just so bad, and I never had enough money to get fabric to cover it all up, so my room just looked horrible. So this year, they took all the dividers out and they actually put real walls in. So today you're going to come with me and see my reaction seeing a wall for the first time. I'll kind of see if I can find a picture of what those brown and yellow walls look like and post it right now. Okay, so pretty soon I'm going to leave, get myself an iced coffee at McDonald's. I don't have a Dunkin' Donuts. If I did, that's where I would go. Starbucks is a little bit pricey. McDonald's, you can get an iced coffee for $2. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get a nice coffee and head over to the school, and I'm gonna kind of look around and see what I want to do with my desks. I don't know what they've moved in there. This is my first time back this year. I know teachers were in the school building yesterday, so I know that I can be there, but I always get nervous. So we'll see how it goes, and I will see you there at the school. Holy cow. Whoa. There's a legitimate wall here. Wow. Cool, cool. They moved all my desks, but I just talked to the janitor. They don't have everything done in here yet. He said on this wall they're going to put some boards, which I know they're going to put a whiteboard on there. Because we had a random long whiteboard put up on our little divider last year. They're going to put that up, and I'm assuming maybe some, what do you call those? Bulletin boards? Maybe, I don't know. But that is neat. I love it. It looks so good. I like what they did with my tables, but I don't know if I'm going to keep them that way. I usually have them in smaller pods. Well, I'm not sure I can do much today, but I thought I'd come in, at least and see my wall. But they said I can't push anything up against the walls right now because they're still working. So I'm going to be leaving here about 11:30. Okay, so there's not much that I can do because we can't put furniture up against the walls. And I was going to move furniture today, and then I was going to start working on some things, but I don't feel quite comfortable being able to do a lot today. So what I am going to do is take down all the paper and borders from these bulletin boards that are on my cabinets, because they all need to be different this year, even though I've had them up for 2 years and I just never wanted to touch them, so I'm going to this year. And then I have names on the mailboxes from last year. I can take all those off. And then I'll kind of look around and see what else I can do, and when my teaching partner gets here, maybe we can chit-chat about some stuff. So that's the plan. Well, here is the final result. It's weird for me, probably not for anybody else, obviously, because you guys aren't used to seeing those up there all the time. But it is now blank, and now I have to figure out what to do with them. That's the only hard part. And then I was noticing this part, this one here, I can't take that one down because they must have installed this TV and stuff after they'd already put this part up. And I don't know about you guys, but I am sure not going to try and put paper up around that. I mean, there's like some red paper up there from before. So I'm not going to do that. And yes, I only have one of my lights on in here, so it's kind of dark. I apologize for the lighting. And then as I was doing that, I noticed, oh hey, that needs to be taken down. This needs to be taken down. So my motto this year, I'm going to look for a Harry Potter quote. Well, I don't know if I can change the paper up there or not. That might be hard too. I might be too lazy for that, but I'll definitely change the words, maybe use Harry Potter colors. But I gotta take that one down today, and that one back there down today. And outside, it looks really nasty. Just stormed yesterday, it's gonna storm today. Gotta love those Indiana storms. Alright, so time to take down some more bulletin board. Jack box. There's a surprise inside. They had brown paper underneath here that I didn't know was there. And I was thinking brown might actually work for Harry Potter, but I don't know yet. So I'm just going to leave that up until I know for sure exactly what I want to do with it. So that was pretty cool. And then I just finished taking this one down, which once again, that blue paper with the grass border has been up since I started here 2 years ago. Almost 3 now. So taking that down was definitely a little bit different. Next time I'm going to do is I'm going to take the letters here down, and then I'm going to take the mailbox stickers off the mailboxes over there, and then we'll see what I'm going to do from there. It's ironic, I'm looking over here and I see, oh shoot, a book got left on the bookshelf. Which book is it? Oh look, it's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Oh my gosh. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do, should take like a minute or two, take all these stickers down from my old students. These ones have worked the best so far, but I'm trying to figure out a better way to put labels up on there. If anybody has any ideas, go ahead and leave a comment down below. That'd be great. Okay, well, I've got this stuff done, and my classroom looks a lot emptier than it did when I came in today. Looks emptier than it did the first or last day of school. My teaching partner did not come, and I wonder if something happened with work or something, or she got nervous, I don't know. So I'm going to actually leave an hour earlier than I had expected, because I do have some errands to run and I want to go see my son. So I'm going to run some errands, and I might vlog a little bit shopping at Dollar Tree, because I am going to go Dollar Tree and get a few things. Hey guys, I am done in the classroom. I was only there for an hour and a half, just because there wasn't a lot I could do, because I couldn't put my furniture back where it was. It was also really hot in there, and I didn't have my fan, and I didn't want to get it out and just get in the way if they're going to be putting some boards up on my wall. So the plan for this week, the new plan, which was going to be to come in every day this week, the new plan is, I came in today, I took all that stuff down, and tomorrow and Thursday I will be staying at home. But what I'll vlog about is today I'm gonna buy some things to make for my classroom. So I'll kind of vlog making those things and kind of show you some of the ideas I have for my Harry Potter classroom this year. I've never done a theme before, except for like a blue and green kind of a thing, if you notice the colors with my bulletin boards. And just kind of coming up with some ideas for the bulletin boards, because there's so many of them. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with them and make them look good. I'm not the most creative person in the world, but I try my best. So I'll vlog a little bit going to Dollar Tree, but I'll probably record with my phone, which isn't as good of a camera as this one, but only because taking this big bulky camera into a store is a little bit weird. So I will do that, and then Friday my husband's off work again, so he can watch my son. And I'll try to come in again and see if they've put anything up on the walls and see if they're ready for me to be able to move furniture back. Fingers crossed, because school for us here in Indiana, where we are in Indiana, starts August 1st for teachers, August 2nd for students. So 3 weeks from today, I believe, is the first teacher day. So we have only 3 weeks to get our classrooms set up, and if they're going to still be working on stuff in there, I can't really do much. I did find out other teachers have been into the rooms already. So Friday I will be back in the classroom, but I will be vlogging every day this week. So let's go to Dollar Tree. It is Wednesday, July 12th, and I am at home today. My son is sleeping. So I thought that what I would do today is kind of show you some of the things that I bought yesterday. Went to Dollar Tree, then I did go to Walmart. I was looking for some craft things for my room. I am on an extremely tight budget, so I wasn't able to get everything, but I want to show you what I did get. So I went to Dollar Tree and I got some of these lovely little baskets. I've never put I always have like my classroom in pods, and I've never really put supplies like in the middle of the desks or anything. I can't really give you a reason for that. So I found these baskets, and I thought that what I might do is, one of my ideas that I did buy some stuff for is to get some mason jars, and I saw something online where you paint them in the house colors and the kids will be sitting in their houses for the Harry Potter classroom. And the jars should fit in here. So the jars, they hold pencils and things, and then sticky notes would go in the baskets, because I do periodically use sticky notes for things where they write like an exit ticket, or they write an answer for something and they post it up on the wall, or sometimes with my anticipatory sets, which I'll admit I don't always think through those, but I do occasionally have those, and I use sticky notes a lot in my class. So I figure sticky notes, maybe a couple glue sticks. This is really small, but I do teach 6th grade, and I do want them to be more responsible for their own school supplies. So I got these. We'll try and see if I'm going to use them. They were only $1, so there's that. And then I found these little tapes. So I thought that I would try and use these to border my file cabinets to make them look a little bit nicer. And I thought brown was a pretty good base color for my Harry Potter themed classroom. So this will probably work the best. So I got those. Then I got these sponges. The original idea was going to be to cut these and use them for dry erase boards. So I'll probably cut these, use those for the kids. And then I got another kind. I got these ones too, in case I think these are better, but I'm also going to use these to make the brick for my door. I'm going to cover my door in paper and make it look like platform 9 3/4. So I'm going to make it look like a brick wall and use these for that. Or maybe cut them into small pieces for erasers for the dry erase boards as well. So in part of the video you saw me holding these up. One of the other ideas that I saw was to take some jars and take these in certain colors, so this would be Slytherin, and use these for house points. So I was thinking every 10 points is like one of these little guys, and once they get to a certain point, I don't know, maybe they get a prize or something. I haven't completely decided on exactly how that's going to work. But my sister just got married in May, and she had a bunch of centerpieces, and somehow I ended up with them in my trunk. So, here are her beautiful centerpieces. It was a floating candle. Anyways, I'll probably just use these, and they can be sparkly. It's, you know, make it magical, I guess. But anyway, so I probably have like a line like right here or something, and fill it with these as they get points. And one thing is, I only got these because I knew that I had some blue, at least from my sister's wedding, and there was no red, and I needed yellow too, and there was no yellow. And then I noticed that my sister had some red in here, so if I go through all her centerpieces and steal all the little red things, maybe that'll be enough. I don't know. We'll see. I can always check another Dollar Tree or Walmart or something. But so I got these. I think that's all my wonderful Dollar Tree finds. And then I went to Walmart, and I got a bunch of paint because, like I said, I was going to paint these jars in color in the school, like Hogwarts colors or whatever. So I've got, let's see what's this one. This one's the gold, and I forget what the colors are. I'd have to look it up again, which, you know, you would think I would know this, but I don't, so I got a whole bunch of different paints. The red ones, I got a bunch of different kinds of red. Obviously, Gryffindor is going to be with some of the red, but I got different kinds of red for my bricks for my platform 9 3/4. So I got that. Whole bunch of paint in here, so you don't need to see all the paint. There's a lot of paint. It was apple barrel, 50 cents each. Not bad at all. Which, of course, when I got home, realized, oh, I never did get mason jars. I never did get paintbrushes. Anyway, I was in a hurry that day. Yesterday. Okay, so then I was like, alright, I also saw this other idea where they have like wooden door hangers that they just painted and like wrote like HP, like for Harry Potter on them, and they were bathroom passes. Well, I've already got a bathroom pass system that I like to use, but then I was looking through the wooden things and I was like, oh, I found these. They're owls. I mean, how lucky am I that I found these? So I got 2 of them. I figure, okay, well, I already have a bathroom pass thing, but you got those kids that always want to go to the nurse. I've got kids that want to go to the library all the time. I've got kids that want to go to the office for various things. So maybe, I don't know yet, maybe I'll make them carry one of these huge things to make it awkward enough that maybe they won't want to go unless they really need to. Or it can just be decorations in the classroom because they do hang. But I figured I would draw and decorate and paint them to look like, at least one of them to look like Harry Potter's owl, and another one just to look like another owl, and maybe I can hang them up by their mailboxes and title it Owl Post, which would be super cool. So I was super excited about these, probably the most exciting thing that I got. Last thing I wanted to show you, I actually got these a couple days ago. The back to school stuff is back at the store, and I get a little bit nerdy when it comes to that. And I found my favorite kind of pen to grade with, which is not really a normal grading pen, but I really like Papermate. And I found these Inkjoy pens for $3 at Walmart. One of them I took out already because I used it, but oh, that was the angels singing because there are just so many of them. And it was only $3 for all these pens. And I love these pens, and they're all different colors, and I like to grade in all different kinds of colors. So, and I also lose pens sometimes and never get them back. So I want to show you my cool pens. Now I want to leave for a second and kind of think of something that I could do to work on right now to kind of show you so this vlog isn't so short. Well, hello. You only slept for like 20 minutes. Look at that cute face. Okay, so I decided that I was going to go back in my trunk and get all of my sister's centerpieces. And I found one in there that was broken because my husband threw a bowling ball on top of it. And then I accidentally dropped one outside. So, mine is 2. This is what they all are. I figure what I'm going to do is go ahead and separate the colored pebbles in there and see if I can use anything. Okay, well, I've sorted all of the beads out of these centerpieces and the candles as well. My camera died, so I'm using my phone now. I wonder why people use glitter. I mean, I am covered in glitter, and I only dumped everything on this bag because I didn't want to have to dig through the carpet, and I'm glad I did because there's glitter all over that bag now. So I'm gonna probably have glitter on my face at musical practice tonight. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end today's vlog here because my camera is dead and I do have to actually leave for practice in about an hour and a half. So I need to make dinner and clean this mess up. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, it's Friday. Today's vlog is going to be me at school again. I'm actually going back. It's the afternoon. It's almost 1 o'clock p.m. I did have a couple things I had to do this morning, so I wasn't able to go to the school right away, and I'm probably only going to be there for a couple of hours because I am going to see a whole bunch of my coworkers tonight. because we're gonna go see another coworker play the lead in Spamalot. So I'm super excited about that. You might notice that I skipped Thursday. Yesterday's vlog was supposed to be me cleaning out my teaching bags, and I thought it would be more interesting than it was. It really wasn't interesting at all. But I did have a couple of book recommendations because I found some children's books in there. And so I'll go ahead and show you that short clip. Okay, so I teach 6th grade, but I don't care how old you are. These kinds of books, like picture books, are always fun. When I was in college, my professor read these to us, and he would use voices and stuff, and I mean, come on, even in college that was fun. So I do occasionally, if it goes with my lesson, I'll read these. This one is Tacky's Christmas. It's really a good book. Tacky is hilarious. I remember a little bit younger reading through these books and just finding them so funny. So I would definitely look into Tacky books, especially if you teach like kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade. They will get a huge kick out of these books. Nugget and Fang, this is another funny one. I read this one to 6th grade, and they were like, at first they asked me how old I thought they were. Then I read it to them and they were laughing. So there you go, proof. When I get to school, the plan is for me to I got some of the stuff I bought at Dollar Tree that I showed you from Wednesday, and I'm going to take that and kind of set it out a little bit. I'm going to take the tape that I got and see what it looks like on my file cabinet, see if I even want to use it. So I'll try that. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they've got my walls finished. I know it's only been a couple days, but school does start in less than 3 weeks. I mean, it starts 2 weeks from Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. And so I would think that they would have it set up, because I know some teachers came back this week, and I know almost all teachers come back next week. So, and next week I've only got 2 days I'm going to be able to be in the classroom. So I'm really hoping that they have it done. So when we get there, and I don't know why, this happens every summer, I always get nervous about going back to school because I don't want to walk in when they're working on something and be in somebody's way. But I just kind of have to get the mindset that I have to be in there so that I can get things done, so I need to not be nervous about it. So we're going to head over to the school, and hopefully I can do some things today. Okay, I made it back in my room. And it looks like they didn't put the boards up yet, but there they are. Looks like I'm getting another bulletin board, and I see a whiteboard back there. I don't know where they're going to put both of those things, but they've moved my cabinets back, and they moved my bookshelf back. So I'm assuming by next week they'll have that done. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is pull these apart, put them on the desks for now, and cut these. Maybe set them in the baskets for now until I know what I'm going to do. And then I'm also going to put this tape on the cabinets and see what it kind of looks like, because I do have 2 different colored cabinets, so I don't know what it's going to look like. So, let's find out. Okay, so I put the baskets out, and then I cut the sponges. And here's kind of what they look like. I'm kind of worried about this rough part here, scratching the whiteboards up. So if that happens, I think we can probably just peel that off pretty easily there. They're kind of bigger than I have anticipated, so they take up basically the whole basket. So I might have to get something a little bit bigger to use in my room instead of these tiny little things, because I might want to keep like I said before, sticky notes in here. Putting the pieces of sponge in here only came to me just today, so we'll see how that works out, because like I said, I wanted to put my mason jars in here, and I don't think there's going to be much room for anything else if I do that. So they're all up there. I don't know, I might want to make that look a little nicer, but okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, and it is hot, is I'm probably going to get my fan out and go ahead and plug it in. I'm going to put some tape on the sides here and then just kind of see what that looks like, because like I said, they're 2 different colors. Ugh. Oh well, not much I can do about that. This already looks better. I think this is a really good idea. So I only did that one side for right now. So I've got that one side done. And I'm going to do all the way around this one. So I'm not sure. I bought 2 rolls. So hopefully I have enough to do both sides. But I might only get the this bluish cabinet done today, because I do need to kind of leave early. So I think that looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. I learned that it looks a little bit better if I do the horizontal lines first, because then you can cover it up with the vertical lines and it won't look so bad. Because you can kind of see right here where that cross is, but that's okay, it's not too bad. I don't think I'm going to do the bottom. There's just a lot to cover down there, and I just don't think I'm going to do it, but maybe if I decide to later I will. I haven't even used, this is how much, let's see if I can get it to focus. That is how much tape I use on one cabinet. So I will probably be able to use the rest of this on the other cabinet and still have my other roll. These were at Dollar Tree, so they're pretty awesome. And you can get tape like this at Walmart too, but I don't know the price. Might be cheaper there, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I'll do the other cabinet when I come back on Monday. So I just noticed this before I left. These are brand new chairs. Most of our chairs were broken. Not all of them are brand new. I'm looking around, I'm seeing some of them are left. Like this is one of the old ones. Some of them, the cracks were so bad that the chair was basically coming apart and kids would be pinched. So we basically asked for all the chairs to be replaced, but yeah, and they would dig holes in it with their pens apparently. But apparently that has not happened, but some of them are new, so that's exciting. Like these ones over here on this table are new. So I thought I would share that. Hey guys, so I'm back in the car. My camera hopefully is getting my whole face. I had to move it because, well, it looks like it still might be bouncing a little bit. Sorry if the footage is shaky. My car's on and my car shakes apparently sometimes, so there you go. So I just got done in my room. I was only really in there for like 45 minutes maybe. I really didn't do much, but mostly because I just don't feel, during the summer, I don't feel comfortable coming in and just being able to take over because I don't want to be in people's way. And since I saw that not all my stuff had been pushed back yet and the boards hadn't all been put up quite yet, I was just a little bit nervous about that, but I'm going to have to get over it because Monday I have to get stuff done. I'm just going to have to get over it next week. So I did get a little bit done. I really like the tape that's on the file cabinets. So I think that's really going to make my room look good. I think next week I'm definitely going to start putting the brown, I think I'm going to stick with the brown paper. I really like that. I think that's going to be a really good base color for my classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. And so I will see you all next week.